So hold on. So with the report that was made, okay, who's the investigator that was sent over to?
It's child support is who you need to go talk to, or child abuse is who you need to go talk to. And what I've done is I've written it down for you, the contact information, where to go to talk to them.
Okay, so I just wanted to know, it was reported.
If there is a report made.
Okay, so what happens when there's a report made?
Well, you need to go talk to child abuse about that.
Okay, well, I'm asking the police department because if they reported it to Child Protective Services, what interest would they not have in investigating it?
I'm sorry, what was that question?
If I reported a crime of child abuse that my daughter had bruises, I don't know why it's not being taken seriously. And if it was reported, it was a report made in 9/24/2011 where they took pictures of it.
Yeah,
That,
I don't work in child abuse. Yeah, I wish I could handle
right, but I'm trying to understand the procedure. So I reported to the police because I don't call the real people. That's another thing that I like to report. I don't call them. My phone network is hacked. When I call, I've called my own phone and couldn't get through. So I don't get my calls. In addition to that, I've called domestic violence shelters and all kinds of different places, and they're rude.
Okay, so what?
So I've done 20 reports to this, I believe it's fraudulent Child Protective Services because they're rude and I don't ever get anything resolved. I have to live in a tent because I'm not calling the real shelters. I've called attorney. They have you on hold. They're rude. I've called 911 and they won't dispatch out police officers in emergencies.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm trying to get that investigated because I can't progress
I'm trying to help you get to where you need to be.
with
Child abuse.
the child abuse is one, but the problem of it is I'm not going to call the real people. So I need to. No, I just told you.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. My phone network, something's going on with my phone network, and I'm not calling the real people.
You're not calling the real.
No. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because I called domestic violence shelters, all these different kind of places, and they're all rude. Okay? They're rude, they hang up in my face, and then they lie about services and deny them over the phone. I called attorney after attorney after attorney. They will not take the case, and they all charge me. I call rooms, they lie about rates, hotel rooms, they say they're booked, they prevent me from getting services, overcharge me. I book stuff online, they double charge me online, or overcharge me. They lie about rates. Okay, so I call these places, I call delivery places, they say they're going to deliver out the food in 3 hours, 4 hours, instead of the normal time it takes to deliver food. They overcharge me, and then it takes longer. So in addition to that, I call my own phone from someone else's phone unexpectedly. It did not ring or show a missed call.
That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Right. So here's a conundrum. I cannot contact Child Protective Services because I'm not going to call the real people. I've already reported it 20 times on my phone and haven't gotten any progress. So that's why I wanted to report it to the police. But what I'm saying is first we need to get investigated what's going on with my phone. Then, because this has been going on for a long time, the abuse, 2011, 9/24/2011. So maybe if we can start with investigating my phone. So I call real people, then I can call the real Child Protective Services and then progress. Okay. So I need to get a report done on my phone network getting hacked. That way I can call the real Child Protective Services. Okay, well I want to do that. Okay. I get in here and they have to talk it over whether they're going to give me services, and which is they try to entice these officers and commit crimes with them. Because it's a crime to hide evidence. So they bully the good officers until they become corrupt. You don't have to discuss and engage and figure out how you're going to not report the report unless you're openly committing a crime. You just do it. But they try to entice the good officers into becoming criminals like them. It's because one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. So it was just chained up. So a nice kind man told me to come around. That's where I'm at, Central Patrol Division. They have to discuss my report. This man in the red, it's a lot of people vested and interested in me not getting my report made. I'm looking right at it. So you don't need con artists committing crimes, keeping your child in abuse for profit, and you and your family.